UNILAG.
UNILAG was a different ballgame entirely.
Couldn't have even really enjoyed UNILAG in all of its totality, because the workload of school is already a lot, and then the workload of working, trying to hustle and everything is a lot. Now combine it together, no, what do you mean workload of microbiology is not a lot?
The University of Lagos Akoka is unarguably one of the top-rated universities in Nigeria. For so many reasons, it's referred to the University of Best Choice. It is located in the #1 commercial city of Nigeria, Lagos State. The caliber of students found around there is believed to be unrivaled with, and the quality of social life, amongst many, many other reasons. She seemed to have a glammed-up reputation when it comes to producing entertainers. Celebrities like Toke Makinwa, Kamike Adeoye, Joe Boy, Erunini, Mercy Johnson, Dari Akalade, Yemi Alade, Genevieve Naji, Linda Ikeji, Bob Risky, and so many others have emerged from the University of Lagos, Nigeria.
With me today, I have two amazing guests, Michael Dimeji Lamu and of course, Temi Kosoko.
Now, the question is, are celebrities made in UNILAG? My name is Ire Culture. Let's talk about it.
I think the first question I will ask is, does UNILAG make the students or students make UNILAG?
Let me explain something. When we say celebrities are made from UNILAG, the thing is, if you studied theatre arts in UNILAG and you become a celebrity, it is believed, no, it's not believed, that it is the truth that studying theatre arts in UNILAG, you have upper hand than any other university. This is why. Because as a student, you get to have a lot of auditions coming into your school. You meet a lot of celebrities. It is easier for us to access celebrities coming into our department than any other school like EXU or other schools in other states. Before they can comfortably get a celebrity to come around, it becomes a problem. But we can easily get anyone. Everybody wants to associate themselves with UNILAG, basically. So I think that's what they mean.
I think the brand makes the student, and I'll tell you why. Anywhere you go to in the world, if you tell them you're a product of the University of Lagos, let me say this, and I'm not joking, I'm not capping. I applied for Canadian visa weeks back, and I told them at the immigration that I'm from University of Lagos. And they said, oh, wow, come back in 3 days for your visa. You know how difficult it is for you to get a US visa. UNILAG is a brand, all right? So when you associate yourself with that brand, you know, the brand brings out the best in you.
Now, you're talking about people wanting to associate with UNILAG. Would you say it's because of the students or the school itself?
School itself, no.
What's special about the school itself?
It's just UNILAG. It's the University of Lagos. It's Lagos we're talking about here.
Exactly,
it's the school itself. I think it's very easy for them to get the audience that they need from UNILAG. Student audience are usually the best audience you can get as an actor, a music artist, or any kind of entertainment, basically.
Let's come back to entertainment. You've hosted shows, right, in the University of Lagos for quite a long time. Don't let me say quite some time. That was disrespectful of me to say so. Yeah. How have you seen the whole entertainment industry, come to embrace the students? Because most times, whenever an artist is trying to push his album or they're trying to have an event, there's no how it must get to University of Lagos.
There's no entertainer in Nigeria that does not want to associate with the brand University of Lagos. Don't forget, you have people from north, south, east, and west. UNILAG has been opportune to be part of the success story of so many. One wants to have one concert or the other in the University of Lagos. As I'm talking to you now in September, I'm already planning a campus tour for KC, and we're starting from UNILAG. Sabinus, who just had his concert in Abuja, already approached me and said he wants to have Sabinus live in the University of Lagos. So everyone wants to do one thing or the other in UNILAG. Just know what I mean, because you know so well that if you really want people to know about your song, about your brand, and it's not just with the artist, even with those who have those who are into goods and services, different brands want to come to UNILAG, even if your headquarters is in Kano, or because center of excellence. I mean, so if you have brands coming into University of Lagos, if you have different artists coming to University of Lagos, trust me, it's because of what they've seen over the years.
I'm saying that UNILAG, right? The students of UNILAG actually have the access to celebrities, the likes, and a lot of opportunities. There'll definitely be competition. We cannot dispute that fact. Would you say that it's actually healthy or unhealthy?
I don't think there's a competition though.
Really?
I honestly don't think there's a competition because you have access to celebrities. No, because celebrities come to your school does not mean you have access to them.
Okay, that's another angle.
So it's not they coming to your school or coming to your department does not mean that they are willing to help you as a student. So there's really no competition. Even why there's no competition is because these celebrities, people that bring them to school as students. So do you really want to compete with me that have the connect? You can't compete with me now.
All right. So now you mentioned Center of Excellence, and that is Lagos. Now, would you say that Lagos State in itself has that impact on the University of Lagos?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, some people may differ, but this is absolutely the truth. If Unilag was not in Lagos, we may not be making so much noise about the University of Lagos. You know, if Unilag was in, let's say, outside Lagos, obviously it won't be Unilag. I guess one of the reasons why it's Unilag is because it's in Lagos. I remember when they wanted to change the name of the school to Maulag. You know, it won't sell. The brand is not there, but because it's Unilag is in Lagos, and take a look at almost 90% of headquarters of different companies are in Lagos.
Actually,
90% of the cream de la cream artists in Nigeria are in Lagos. 90% of influencers are in Lagos. All right. So if you want to have any concert, if you want to, and that is why not until recent you have people having concerts in Abuja. It's always a hotel, Bamoral Event Center, Bamoral, or Muson Center, Muson Center, Muson Center. You must just have a concert in Lagos, you know. So I think the Center of Excellence is also adding value to the brand University of Lagos.
Lagos. Okay, thank you. So now the next question I think I'm going to ask is any students coming to the University of Lagos, do you think it's wise for them to only focus on academics or just focus on the entertainment aspect? Or what is that vital thing they need to take at the
No, I think you have to do the two. I use myself as an example. My father wanted me to study law, but I'm not the type that likes reading for too long, you know. And I was able to prove him wrong, you know. My jam, I think my jam was low at that time, so but I was able to meet the cutoff for English.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't meet the cutoff for law, so I started with English, and I met Ellen Paul. She was my classmate at that time, although she studied creative arts, you know, and we started acting together on campus because I have a deep voice with a comic, you know, relief that she brings into the picture, you know. So I found out there was a radio station in Unilag, and I approached one of the presenters who happened to be a final year student of creative arts. Myself and Ellen Paul were the ones that helped him with his final year stage project.
Okay.
And then he said he presents on Unilag Radio, and I approached him, oh, can I join your Unilag Radio? And that was how the journey actually started. And see where I am today. I'm the director of the radio, you know, and I can't remember the last time, obviously, that I said, Daddy, please, can you send me 5,000 naira? Or can you send me 1,000 naira? You know, I know what I do for the family. My family is okay, yeah, but I know what I do, you know, to add value to my family as well. It's not enough for you to face academics alone, all right? You have to add something to the academics. I wish I knew this long ago. Maybe I'll be driving my 15th car right now, you know. But it's not too late, but I thank God actually.
You are a new student, you want to grow your career. There's so much that you have to maybe forget. Maybe your parents have money, for example. First forget that one.
True.
And you know,
Why though?
put yourself out there. Is either you use money or you use loyalty. The entertainment industry is very funny. If you don't have enough money, you have to be totally loyal to whatever it is. So some people are coming from somewhere where they feel they are being respected, and then they come into Unilag and they start seeing little auditions, and then the next thing is come and play the role of a house help. Like I can't do that. Do you understand that kind of thing? So if you're coming into Unilag, and honestly speaking, we don't have the same ed. There are so many people that from their under level till they finish school, they tried very, very hard to be up there, but they weren't. And then the thing is that some of them actually got involved in a lot of Netflix movies till today, but you don't even know them.
True.
That's why I said our ed is different. Some people they don't even. And then those people that come from Unilag, most of them are not even from theater department.
That's the funny thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's not about Unilag. It's just them. We have so many celebrities that are not from UNILAG too.
Yeah.
So why are we not focusing on those ones? Why UNILAG?
Yeah, but
Just,
why is it a stereotype though?
I don't know, university of first choice. I guess that's why.
I've never been able to understand that. I think when I first, got into Unilag before I kind of left, when they were saying University of First Choice, I never really understood because by the time you enter, you're expecting some mad whatever, but at the end of the day, just like it's the vibe of the students. I don't know.
When they say university of first, honestly speaking, how many people when you want to write jam? How many people actually put in UNILAG at second choice?
Honestly, nobody does
So
actually.
it's university of first choice. It's just the way
Right?
it is.
Yeah,
Just
but
the
there's
way
this
it
belief
is.
that you will not be picked if you put them second.
Because they're first choice. Why would you want to make me second choice? I'm a
Yeah.
first choice.
But did you enjoy your time there though?
I'm not I'm not one of the kind of students that you would ask that question. This is why.
Okay.
I won't say I was too serious with school, but I'm not very much social. I know it's very weird because my career is entertainment. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
so it was my apartment to my department, back to my apartment.
Really?
Yeah, it even took time. I think I was in 300 like when I knew where like go front was. Yeah, it's that bad. So, but enjoying my time here because I loved what I was doing. I enjoyed my course. It was very stressful, but I enjoyed my course. I enjoyed every bit of it. So I always look forward to having rehearsals the next day. So yeah, I enjoyed it in my own way.
So if you weren't as social, how then did you get to, mingle with people, go to parties and, auditions and stuff like that?
I said from department to
So
my apartment,
apartment.
I did not go for parties. It was when I was done with school, I was like, Emily, what did you just passed through the school, you didn't even do anything social. So yeah, but then the events in my school, in my department, I participated. That's
In a
enough.
lot of them.
That's
How
enough.
often did you guys have events?
Every session divided into two. First semester, I think about two events. Second semester, I think about three events or thereabout. And when I was in 200 level, in 300 level, I was the welfare secretary of my department. So I had to be involved. From the moment I stepped into UNILAG, they started involving me. I don't know why, maybe because they felt, oh, where I'm coming from, my dad will have connection, all this kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I was always part of the organization of the event.
Was that a problem for you? Or is something you're just used to?
it was it was not a problem. Not like I was tired, but I was scared in most of the events because for some reasons I don't know why people felt like when I'm in charge of something or when I'm involved in something,
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be big and they're expecting like big people to
Boom,
come
yeah.
around. But because I'm just a social person doesn't mean that I have easy access to these celebrities. These people are they will not just answer you if they don't want to answer you,
Yeah.
basically.
You have to make yourself known in Unilag, right? It's not just enough to be a student in Unilag, right? There are so many students. So how do you ensure that you make yourself known? Because we know that there are some students who are popular on campus.
I kept doing it in Unilag. I kept hosting shows. I kept organizing shows. I kept bringing in celebrities to Unilag. I kept the radio thing going. And look at it today. Abba.
I love the hype. So would you say that to gain that status in Unilag, you need to connect with a few people. You need to be friends with certain people, or just do your thing on your own
Like as a student,
as a student.
well, you have to connect with everybody. You have to connect with everybody. You have to be able to when you are friendly and at the same time you're commanding respect.
Mm-hmm.
That way, people would always see you as, oh, Timmy, oh, Ire,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So you just need to be friends. Not just people in your department, though.
Yeah, that's
People
another
in
issue.
school. Mine was just different because people in that department, they know me from online.
Yeah.
Do you get? If it wasn't from online, people would not know me.
Do not know.
Do you get? But I know so many people in my department that someone like Balu was my
Yeah.
department and people know him
I
inside
don't know how
school.
he does it.
Because he
Mhm.
does it outside the department and he's
Yeah.
basically friends with everybody.
Everybody.
I don't have that strength.
I was about to say that kind of energy.
I don't
Oh,
have it.
it's not
I
here.
don't.
I know you're not an artist, but there's something I've noticed. There's so many musicians in Unilag. There's so many, and in all honesty, I feel like some should review their career, but it's all good. So people like that, what's the kind of support they get from students? Because I know that students can be quite hard to convince.
You see, first of all, most of them don't even know what they want to do. So they fall back, they just do music because they feel they will make it with music. But the bitter truth is they won't. Some of them will not. They don't know how to sing. They literally sing rubbish. I'm being serious, they sing nonsense. The thing about being popular in school as a student, if you want to, as an artist, you want to be popular in school, first of all, sing good song. If you sing a bad song, trust me, students are listening, they just don't care. They send me links almost all the time, even till now that I'm done. They still send me links. I listen to them, but I'm like, no, next.
Yeah, isn't nice though.
No, I sometimes I just listen to them. If it's something that is nice, I might want to jump on it. Why are we all like okay? I just want to like help on it. But
Yeah.
if it's rubbish, I will not jump on it. So students are actually listening to your song. But when you're singing rubbish, they will not
They
care.
won't even respond.
Now you have a good song. How many departments are you going to? No, push your music with everything that you have inside school. It is very easy to play inside school. Meet different people, different departments. Carry boombox, play it. So long as the music sounds nice. But honestly speaking, not all of them will make it because they are singing nonsense. If you are a music artist, good song. I know what I'm
Emphasis
saying.
on that
Because I listen to some songs and I'm like, ah, God,
What is
can we
this?
just, or maybe when we're having events all week and the rest, and everybody just, I just come into the stage and I'm like, you probably be sounding the same way. Can you stop? Can this just stop? No, whenever I'm a stage manager of an event, people don't like me because once you give me the list, I'm just
Canceling
canceling
and
it. And they're like, you don't want to support my career. I'm like, no, you just need to sing better. And they're like, no worry. Someone will tell me, nice one, we'll meet outside now. That time, then you go need my help.
I don't think it's about
Need your
that
help.
though.
That's what they don't understand. They don't think it's about that. They're not
Because
looking
you
at
are also affecting my own show.
people are going to get bored. People are going to go home. So I
Right?
don't
And
want
at the
you
end
on
of the
my
day,
stage.
it's not really the artist, it's the owner of the
It's
event.
the owner of the event. Like, why would you allow this kind of stuff?
The whole educational system. Does it support talent? Does it support people who are looking to attain stardom?
Yes, yes, UNILAG does. I mean, UNILAG is UNILAG that what's it called, that organizes events, some events in school for students. They invite people to come
Yeah.
to school for auditions. They do it. They are the ones doing it. So I think they do. I mean, they are big on entertainment. They might not really have too many intelligent people like book-wise, so they decide to hold the entertainment very serious.
Very seriously, right?
It's not like people are not intelligent. UNILAG can just be very difficult sometimes, unnecessarily
Very,
difficult.
very.
Or I think they are holding the entertainment part very
So
seriously
hard.
because almost every year, creative art department is winning department of the year. Why? Because that's where they are like
Entertainment.
putting all their energy.
I mean, music, drama, it's all there.
It's all there. I mean, I wanted to do an event for my brother in school. That was early this year, and when we wrote the letter to DSC, and the first thing they kept on asking me, will our students perform? Will our students perform? I said, yes,
Oh,
your
really?
students will perform.
Just give us
You get so I think that's so. If it's not supportive, we won't ask if the students are going to perform.
For students who have left and have now, built their brand on the whole being a UNILAG students and have become celebrities and big deals now, do you think that they have to come back to pay homage at some point to help other students as well?
Well, I wouldn't say they know they have to come back. You know, you should not forget your origin. You should not forget where you actually started from. And I remember the first question you asked me, does the student make the university or the university make the student? You know, so this is where that comes in. Now, the
Yeah.
university gave you the platform for you to do one thing or the other. And I must really commend all the celebrities that have passed through this university. Whenever it is we reach out to them, they always want to come back
You always want
to do one thing or the other at no cost. Some of them may tell you, oh, okay, provide logistics. I quite understand.
Yeah.
You know, but for the mere fact that they agreed to come back, I did Mr. Machine Lag 2 months ago. It was big. We started at about 4 p.m. We didn't end until about 2:30 midnight.
Wow.
I had the likes of KC, Orishofemi, Skills, Praise, Yemoli. All those guys did not even collect 1,000 naira from me. Even those that did not even school in Unilag, they want to come back.
Everybody wants
They want to
stay.
associate with the brand University of Lagos. All right. But there's one more thing. I don't know. I pray to God that my wife should come from Unilag, but let's see how it goes. I just hope I just hope that
I hope she's
happens,
watching.
Well, I hope she's watching. And if she does not come from Unilag, maybe that's how God wants it.
Lastly, what word do you have for anybody, any student that wants to come into University of Lagos and wants to make it big?
The person I'll say is don't think University of Lagos is your means to making it big. don't come to University of Lagos because you think when you come inside or when you enter that school, you're going to make it big. Start trying to make it big on your own. Then obviously, definitely, if you are not like me, that goes from department to home, you will meet a lot of people that would help your career.
Did you enjoy the conversation? Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. More importantly, I would love to have your comments. Thanks for watching.